Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your quick and general reading. This is focused on your career and finance. So let's see what the first oracle card has to say. Power of sisterhood. So you might want to lean into sisterhood connection with others, to make things work. I feel like, this is also perhaps you taking a position of leadership to help other women or to lead other women kind of thing. Okay, Gemini. Let's see. So because this is a general reading, I'd like you to bear in mind that not all messages are going to apply to you. So take what resonates and drop the rest. We're going to pick 3 cards from this deck. And we'll place them here. We will not open them. This is the final outcome of the entire reading, and we will open them at the end of the reading. Okay, so Gemini, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And I'd like to welcome all seasoned viewers as well. Happy to have you back. So we have 3 cards here. So Gemini, I'm also open for private readings. If you want or need a one-on-one, you want more clarity, you can always book a session. The booking link is below this video. Okay, so go check it out. Now let's see. Okay, this one flew out. We have the strongest messages now for Gemini. Strongest messages for Gemini. One more, and we have here. Okay. In your career money situation, it seems like you are dealing with some obstacles at the moment. There is some conflict going on, but the good message here is that you will be okay. If you put in the dedication and the hard work that is required, you put in the focus, you will be fine. It will work, you will work things out, even though at the moment it feels like you are there's some conflict going on. You certainly do need to take action to help yourself in your career and money situation, okay? And don't allow the conflict to get you down. So let's look at some clarifiers for this particular situation. We have 9 of Swords, all right? And okay, so feeling a little bit anxious. So you might be overthinking a situation. I would ask you not to spend too much time and energy overthinking things, right? Just ask yourself, how can I empower myself? What can I do? What sort of action can I take? And when I'm proactive in taking action, I am helping myself and moving forward. It is a forward movement action that is very important for you to undertake. All right. And also to look at this as somewhat like a, know that there is limitless potential and that it is exciting. All right. Look at it as an exciting new project, something that you want to go into. And when you do that, you find that you will be able to, I feel like in this new thing that you're going into, it has a lot to do with you communicating in a way that is, being a good negotiator is very important, right? Because the 9 of Cups is about communication. And so if you are a good communicator and you see both sides, right? Both points of views, and you can negotiate, like being the middle person, you can negotiate between, this person and that person, and you work hard, you put in the effort, you will do well. Okay, in this particular, whether it is a project, a new job, or a new business that you're going into, just keep this in mind. All right, Gemini. Now, we'd like to see what are the blocks. What are the blocks holding you back in your current career and financial situation? And we have the strongest messages. Okay, so we have the blocks there. That's a good warning card, I feel. Okay, let's see. Just too many here. Let's see. I feel that's a warning card. The warning card is that do not allow greed, do not allow dishonesty, do not allow, do not make decision from dishonesty or greed. Is very important. No matter how much you think you need it, you want more of something, and no matter how much you think you need it, but if your intention comes from dishonesty or greed, it's not going to go down well. This is a huge obstacle, right? Because this section here, these cards that we're picking, is about your blockages. So it will not have good outcome, all right? And also, even though this in general, right, Knight of Cups is about following your heart, but because this is a block, the idea is to not to allow your emotions to get in the way when you are involved in this particular situation, your finance and your career. Do not allow your emotions to get in the way. You might need to be much more practical. You might need to be much more logical in your decision-making process and how you're looking at the situation. And again, do not allow greed and dishonesty to get the better of you. No matter how much you think you need something, sometimes we justify this within our own minds, right? Like we need something really badly. And then a part of us says that, oh, it's okay, you need it. It's okay to cheat a little bit here, cheat a little bit there. That sort of thing, that sort of energy. So it's very important that you be very clear in your boundaries and do not get emotional about it, and just look at it from very practical perspective. All right. Now, clarifier. Okay. So the clarifier here, Chariot, with regards to blocks. Okay. So, there is important that you move forward, take action, stay in integrity no matter what you do, and you will see success coming to you. And you have Two of Cups here. Two of Cups here is about making good connection. You might need to find people who will support you, good connections, because the good connections will serve you in the long term, right? I mean, building relationships is so important, and having that good connection will serve you in the long term. It can really, really, take you further along the path. Always remember, integrity, honesty is the key to your success in terms of your money and career situation. Everything else, you just have to, leave them, right? And know that good outcome will always follow you when you do the right thing. Now, what can you do, right? So this is, this section here is what can you do about it? What can you do will be really, asking yourself, right? What is my inner calling? What is it that I feel called to do? Now, you may have an aha moment because the Hangman is here. The Hangman energy talks about having an aha moment or having a new perspective. And you are also very much asked to surrender, which means don't try to control the situation too much and just allow the universe to play its part, to show you what can pan out for you, and hold on in making decisions, right? Wait and see what's out there. Your new perspective can help you to make better decisions. So, but don't rush into a decision, wait a while, and you may get some clarity. Okay, so, wow, so many parts. Okay, we're just gonna, so the clarifier here is that, okay, you are gonna get success, right? You follow what is the right thing to do. You will get success. You will be praised even, right? People will praise you like you did the right thing, and you feel a sense of achievement. This sense of achievement is very much like a very internal sense of achievement, like, okay, you did the right thing. You followed your integrity, and things just work out really nicely. Okay. Let's see, we have Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, and Three of Cups. Okay, all in all, I would say collectively, the message here for you is that you do need to wait for the opportunities to come in, but when they do come in, you're going to be really successful. There will be a time when you need to make a difficult decision, not a decision that you really want to, but you do need to think for the longer term, like what is more important for your future. So, then you could be, there'll be some decisions you would make when maybe you decided, that you wanted to buy this particular thing that you really like. Okay, like maybe a new dress, a new wardrobe, or something like that. And then, but it's very expensive, right? But if you want to think long term and you think to yourself, okay, maybe I don't really need this expensive dress. Maybe I need to save this money up because I would need this in my near future to help me in my career and my finance. I mean, that could be money that you put in to help you to start a new business or something like that, right? So this is just an example. So I'm just like you to think in terms of this, like what would be the small things that you do need to sacrifice in order for you to work towards something that is for long term, for your career and your money situation. Okay, so that seems to be kind of the key message coming up as well, and also to not to forget the integrity and not to allow dishonesty or greed to get the better of you in terms of decision making. Okay, now we'd like to see soul message for you, Gemini, in terms of your career and money situation. Okay, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Okay, that's a good one. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new beliefs are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. Remember, we got the Hangman, right? I feel the Hangman is about this, is about, adopting a new perspective, a change belief in yourself as well. What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. This is a very good question here for self-contemplation. All right, so what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Something to think about, something to spend more time contemplating, okay, Gemini? I feel like when you do this, this can really, assist you further along the path. Let me get a sip of water. Now let's look at final outcome. Bear in mind that final outcome could be tomorrow, it could be a few weeks down the road, it could be a few months, it could be end of the year, okay? So there is no time attached to final outcome, but we want to see, right, what the energies say. So the first one is Two of Wands. A lot of planning, a lot of decision making, right? And when you do that, right, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is you do need to be patient, because for you to see the results, there's a lot of long-term waiting. So you do need to be very patient and know that you have the guidance of the Sun, right? The Sun is optimism, is positive energy. So you do have the support, but you need to be very patient. You need to do a lot of planning, a lot of decision making, planning for the long term, right? And be very patient and know that things are shining really brightly. Even if currently the situation doesn't feel very bright, even if the current situation feels like, feels like a bit of a doomsday, feels like, oh, things are terrible, things are not working out. Know that you do need to do the long-term planning, be very patient, and the sun is shining very brightly for you there. Okay, Gemini, I wish you the best. I will have more readings for you in the month of July. Take good care, and I will see you soon.